Good morning. Sorry, the light's kind of bad. I'm parked at the post office and I'm like halfway in the shade and halfway in the sun. So it's like 7:40. I'm early. I told them I'd be late this morning. The honeybee booth doesn't open till 9, but we restock stuff. But I told them I have to stop at the post office because I have things to pick up, and there's no way when I'm working at the honeybee booth that I can, because I've been working 8 to 5, and yeah, so that's why I'm here. I'm gonna pick that up and then I'm gonna head to where I pick up the bus. Hopefully, there's gonna be parking because it's Saturday and it is beautiful today. It's only like 59 degrees right now and it's only supposed to get to 69, which is perfect. And you see it's sunny. And so I know, I can already predict that it's gonna be really, really, really busy at the fair today. But I just wanted to start the video and then we'll see what we get at lunchtime and what we can do. So I only have an hour. And the thing is too, the lines haven't been that long to where I've been the past couple days. Yesterday it wasn't that bad because it was supposed to rain and I think that kind of put a lot of people off. It just maybe sprinkled a little bit, but then it was beautiful the rest of the day. And so, but like I said, today it's Saturday. People are gonna be out and it's gonna be crazy. Great. Okay, I'll see you there. I'll see you at lunch. Okay, we're gonna get something to eat at the International Bazaar. We're going to the Holy Land and this is how long the line is. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the chicken shawarma wrap. It's $16. Sounds good. So I got closer and they had this, it's called Tandoori Chicken Quesadilla, I think it was. It looks so good. So this is what I'm trying. At least I found a little quiet space here. This is what it looks like. Okay, let's taste test it. So it looks like that. Looks good, that sauce looks good. Yeah, it's got a little kick to it. I like it a lot different than the other days I've tried. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. It's been so busy today and there were only 2 of us till like noon. So, all right, I'm gonna eat this and then we'll see if we can find something else before I go back. I'm home. I just got home. It's only like 6 o'clock. I caught the first bus that was there and kicked my shoes off and I casted the shoot for Monday, the last minute casting, so I am so happy. I was up the last 2 nights doing that. Tonight I just have to send an email to verify everybody and then that's good. And this is a pretty big client. It's the first time working with them and they plan on using me from now on. And so, I got the talent. Pretty much standard is $1,000 a day for shooting as a model, $500 for half a day. And then I got them a $1,200 buyout, so it's $2,200 in total. If you don't know, a buyout is so they get the $1,000 for the day of work. And then the buyout is that the client can use the images for the next year. And so, you're paying for your work for that day, but then you get paid still for your work if they use it for other things. And so, so I was happy with that. And I did it, the client was in Amsterdam in another country, and we were trying to do this. And that was since Thursday, and I was out at the fair when I got that email. So I'm happy. Like I said, it makes me so happy to get other people jobs, tell them that they got the job, and I just really love this. But if you don't know too, a lot of times it's standard not to get paid for up to 90 days. Yeah, and it just depends on the client, but they usually have, in this business, they usually have up to 90 days to pay. And again, it just depends on the client, but yeah, did that while working out at the fair. And today it was so busy. And the first, when I got there, there was only 2 of us. And the minute they opened the doors, it was like 4 rows deep. But it went by fast because it was so busy. And then in between, I was working on my stuff, emailing people. And so after lunch, I didn't go anywhere else because I was on the phone emailing. But that, what I had, I planned on getting that like burrito thing, but then when I got up to the counter, that line moved fast. I saw on the, there was like a poster, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want. And what made it, like the chicken, I don't know what was mixed in with it, the seasoning, it was so good. And then that green sauce was to die for. And so finally I hit, and it was something I've never tried before. So it was called Holy Land. And I think it sounds like it's a restaurant, but I've never been. So yeah, and yeah, so this is a short video. Well, short unless I keep talking, but I did want to show you that I was going through pictures on my phone, and I ran across these. If I never told you, like I've been on 3 mission trips, and my mom and I, we went to Nicaragua together, and I know how much you love to see Joy, but I am going to show you these pictures. So when we went to Nicaragua, like right when we got there, we kind of went and like saw a couple things before we really started, work. And we were at an orphanage. That's where we stayed. And it was one of the pastor's ideas to go ziplining. They were like, hey, and they looked at me, they're like, Tracy, you want to go, right? And I was like, and this was above, and it wasn't just like a zip line from one to the next. It was from one to the next, and then you'd get on that platform, and it's a small platform, and then from that one to another one, and that one to another one. And it was over like all these trees and water and stuff. And I'm afraid of heights. And nothing against these people, but they couldn't speak very good English. They're obviously from Nicaragua. I mean, that's, that's what they speak there. And when you got up to go ziplining, you would get on, and there was no fence or anything. You stood on a picnic table, and then they put you in the harness. I'm gonna show you the picture of my mom in the harness. And you literally stood up there. There's nothing to stop you. Then you just go down the zip line, and then you have to stop and then unbuckle and get off on the next one, buckle up when you're in line, when you get it, and then go on the next one, and then go on the next one. But I was definitely not going to say no, because they asked my mom then, oh, Joy, you want to go, right? And she's like, yeah, I'll go. And I'm like, well, you can't really see the bottom. She still had macular, not as much as now, but here's the thing. She was 80 years old when that happened. Nobody could believe it. When we were in the circle that night, because we would have like a circle and talk about the day and everything. And I said, well, she's 80, and nobody knew that. They were all like, she's 80? Oh my gosh, you're my hero. And then that's when she came home and she got her first tattoo. Said, I created a monster here. And now she has 3 tattoos. They're all hearts. There's one here. I know people talk about it like they see it. And she drew it. And then she has one on her foot. And then she has one on the back here. And I said, pretty soon you're going to have sleeves and all tatted up in hearts. But here, I'm going to show you the pictures of her on the zip line, and then just a couple of us in Nicaragua. So I just want to tell you, the moral of the story is it's never too late to do anything, start anything. Somebody said in one of the comments, and I don't know if it was a dig at me or if it was something nice. She said, you should rename the channel I Ain't Growing Up for Nothing or something like that. I think maybe because I went down the slide. But, you know, in my life, I've just watched too many people, like close to me, my family members, die like in hospice in a very slow death. And I just want to live life, you know. I don't really care what other people think. And it's so freeing to have that perspective. I mean, it's not like some things don't hurt sometimes. You know, sometimes people say stuff and you're like, oh, yeah, that stung a little bit. And then you think about it and you're like, well, you know, unless it's somebody I respect or I know or would respect their judgment, then it really shouldn't matter. So you just have to put things in perspective. But yeah, I plan on, what do they say, sliding into home base, you know, by the end of my life, and leaving everything on the floor and being like, yep, hopefully I, you know, like I said, when my sister was passing away, she was only 42. I was 28 at the time, and I was watching her pass away. She had 2 young kids, 9 and 12, and a husband. And, you know, I looked at her because one night I was with her by myself. We always took turns, like, sitting with her and stuff like that. And I looked at her and I thought, because she was only 42, I thought, I wonder what she wished she would have done. And so that's kind of how I live my life, is I don't want to end up there. And I saw my brother pass away in hospice, my brother-in-law, her husband, passed away in hospice, my dad passed away in hospice, you know, all that. And yeah, you know, you just don't want to regret because you're afraid of what other people think. Who cares? Nobody cares about you. They're thinking about themselves. You know that. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got. I am going to having one of these, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed. Oh, I'm gonna send out the email, but that's all I have to do tonight. I probably have more, but and I'm back to work tomorrow. But then I won't have to worry about this casting anymore. And yeah, so I'm good. I'm feeling good. And it's Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money because I just got paid. Well, I haven't danced in a while. I'll have to do that somewhere. Okay, well, you go out, make an adventure, no matter how big, how small. Don't have to solve everything and move into a van. No, you don't. Go try something different to eat. Go for a walk around the block. Doesn't have to be anything big. It does not. It does not. Just little adventures. And yeah, life is short. You take it, and we only get one. As far as we know, we only get one. So, all right, go call someone you love, and as Joyce says, tell them that you love them, and don't you dare forget your magic. Okay, same bad time, same bad channel. I'll see you tomorrow at the fair. Okay, bye.